word originally started out simply to caption funny pictures on the internet. As the whole fail movement caught on, more and more people were using fail in everyday life, and the phrase fail to describe something that didn't go as planned became universally accepted and mainstream, and just a little bit annoying. But this is only one half of our story. For you see, elsewhere in the world, something much bigger and more important was happening. The phrase rad, as in that's so rad, was rapidly declining in popularity, and less people were saying it because they realised that every time you say rad, you sound like a little bit of a douche. And this is where the word epic comes in. Epic is a word that hadn't been used for years, so it was just sitting there, biding its time, ready to explode back into mainstream usage. And then some bright spark had the idea to combine the phrase fail with epic, to create epic fail. And everything was going great. Epic fail was reserved only for the greatest of fails. Then the inevitable happened. People started to use epic fail for mundane situations that about a year ago wouldn't even have counted as a fail. The value and the meaning of epic fail was being bastardized by the masses. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement because I fear that if we don't act now, epic fail will become so mundane, so overused, that it will never ever be able to regain its sense of power and meaning. And this is something that I cannot let happen. But you see, whilst the rest of the world is focused on fighting terrorism, global warming and immigration, everybody is overlooking the bastardization and murder of epic fail. And something needs to be done, because just the other day I was walking home and I heard one guy say to his friend, "Hey Sam, remember that time when I got that sandwich from Subway?" "Oh yeah, that sandwich was epic fail." This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we face if we do not act now. And the best way that we can act as a society, as a global population, is to educate ourselves as to what exactly epic fail means. Because you might think that you know what epic means. I think that you know what epic means, but I think that your thoughts about what you think epic fail means are wrong. Dictionary? Epic, narrating continuously achievements of one or more heroes, embodying nation's conception of its past history involving a hero. Now that was kind of complicated, but let me explain just exactly where the origins of the word epic come from. The phrase epic, in its original meaning, was used in conjunction with storybooks of heroes who fought for their nations, who overcame great obstacles, who defeated the most evil of evils, who triumphed where no man had triumphed before. And these books, these poems and these stories were passed down through generation, just like the Iliad, and that is why the Iliad is called an epic poem. You see, ladies and gentlemen, a Subway sandwich can never, ever be described as an epic fail, unless somehow that sandwich, that beautiful BLT sandwich, had failed to such an extent where something catastrophic happened and it threatened the whole of humanity. And there was only one way this threat to humanity could be stopped: by a lone hero who would go where no man had gone before, who would rise to heights where no man had risen, and take on this fail, and his triumphs would forever be written down in books and passed down through generation, and scholars and teachers and history students alike would study the great work of this epic hero, and they would proclaim that that sandwich, that beautiful Subway BLT sandwich, was in fact an epic fail.